there's a situation here that's occurring with this actress that is not very hopeful. Let's just say that. There's this actress who's going through an absolute hailstorm of an issue, courtesy of a Twitter account. I'm not sure if you know this lady. Her name is Karla Sofia Gascon, a trans lady who starred in a movie called Emilia Perez, which is about a cartel member who transitioned. That's what it's about, right? It's a cartel member who transitioned. If I'm not mistaken, it's a musical. It also stars Zoe Saldana, who I'm a big fan of, who's in Lioness. And it's been pipped for loads of awards in the Oscars. They're already cleaned up already at the Golden Globe, so people are just assuming at the Oscars, especially with the lead actress being a trans person, they're going to absolutely clean up. Well, for whatever reason, I don't know why, please don't ask me why, but for whatever reason, the main lead, the main actor of Emilia Perez decided to just randomly attack this Brazilian person. So Fernanda Torres, whoever that is, apologies, I don't know who these people are because I'm from England, I'm not from Brazil, so Brazilian people, please be kind to me. I'm just reporting what I see here. Karla Sofia Gascon decided to insult somebody called Fernanda Torres. Fernanda Torres is beloved, I'm assuming, in Brazil, and this account called 21 Met Gala, this, which is allegedly, I didn't know, I usually use it for like fashion stuff and, you know, runway with stuff and everything associated with, like, you know, red carpet outfits and shit, clips and pictures. The person who runs this account is Brazilian. This Karla Sofia Gascon insults a Brazilian person. 21 Met Gala goes out of their way to destroy Karla Sofia Gascon's career in a series of tweets over like 24 hours. So now Karla Gascon has gone from deleting her flipping social media, posting a flipping statement, retracting that statement, posting another statement, being fucking unfollowed by a bunch of celebrities and famous people, and now it's looking like the Oscar situation has been completely blown up, and now most likely they won't win any awards because of this controversy that happened. So let me go through what exactly happened and read you the series of tweets that surfaced, because that's what 21 Met Gala did to counter this lady. They went through her social media and basically found so many very disparaging tweets by this lady that essentially make you question why this person never deleted them in the first place. Like, if you have a dicey Twitter history and you're starring in this crazy, really amazing movie that's probably pipped to win a lot of awards, surely you would go through and just delete all of them. But for some reason, she didn't delete them, and now the Oscar nominations or the Oscar wins that they were guaranteed to probably get because of the subject matter of the movie is now in jeopardy. So let me read through what happened. This is courtesy of Met Gala. 21 Met Gala on social media says as follows: Karla Sofia Gascon might face a 1-year suspension for the first time offence and permanent expulsion for subsequent violations according to the Academy regulations. And why? The reason why is this: Sofia Gascon violated the Academy Oscars rules by accusing nominee Fernanda Torres of spreading hate against her and the cast of Emilia Perez during a Brazilian interview. So let me play the clip of this person insulting Fernanda Torres. Absolutely crazy, man, how this is played out.
LGBT, hay personas maravillosas.
Okay, cool. It's in Spanish. So let me read the translation here. Let me just read the translation because it's in Spanish actually. So the translation says as follows: Karla Sofia Gascon says this about Fernanda Torres: there are wonderful LGBTQ plus people, but surely there are also those who are not. We are, likely any other person, human beings with the same rights and same obligations that we should all have. Personally, I think Fernanda Torres is a wonderful woman, apart from being an incredible actress who deserves all the recognition in the world. I am sure she has done a great job. I personally haven't seen it. I'm sorry, because I hadn't had time to watch anyone's work in this film production, but I believe she's a woman who deserves any kind of recognition in this world. I'm very happy for her Golden Globe. This is not a competition. It's simply about some people liking your work more or less, and that's it. If she wins, great. If I win, great as well. What I really don't like is that there's a social media team working around these people, trying to discredit the work of others, like mine or the movies. That leads nowhere. To highlight one person's work, you don't need to bring others down. So far, so good. No one has ever seen me speak badly about Fernanda Torres and her movie. However, I do see many people in Fernanda Torres' circle speaking badly about me and Emilia Perez. I think that says more about them and their film than about mine. So far, it seems kind of cordial, makes a lot of sense. She's annoyed that a fellow nominee It's trashing her and her nomination. So decide to do that. Okay, cool. Let's continue. What caused the outrage? What caused the outrage? Let's go past some celeb pictures and shit, and we're gonna get to what caused the outrage. A big up 21 Met Gala for absolutely going ham and literally destroying this person's career over a series of tweets. So here we go. Sofia Gascon, star of Emilia Perez, is facing backlash over resurfaced social media posts from 2020 to 2021, in which she appears to share controversial views on Muslims, George Floyd, and diversity at the Oscars. Many of the posts were deleted on Thursday. So here's some of the tweets of what she said in 2020 to 2022. This is a tweet from 2020. This is a tweet from the 23rd of the 11th, 2020. Sorry, is it just my impression, or are there more and more Muslims in Spain? Every time I go pick up my daughter from school, there are more and more women with their hair covered and their skirts down to their heels. Maybe next year, instead of English, we'll have to teach Arabic. What a lamb. Shrug emoji. Yo, she's coming now, not even taking the piss. And I bet you it sounds way funnier in Spanish. I bet you it sounds way funnier in fucking Spanish, right? Let's continue. It's absolutely insane, bro. She's like the fucking Latin version of Caitlyn Jenner, basically, you know? I'm a traditional kind of girl, you know? That's what she is. It continues. Karla Gascon has faced backlash after several resurfaced tweets, now deleted. More deleted tweets from Karla Sofia Gascon. This one says, these fucking morons, children of slavers, of immigrants, of tribal murderers are ignorant of history. They throw stones at the statue of a man who was looking for a route to the Indies, guilty only of the fact that these people were born there. So what, is she talking about the statue? Is she talking about Christopher Columbus? Yo. Okay, next one. How many more times will history have to expel Moors from Spain? We have not yet realized that this threat of civilization means, which constantly attacks the freedom and the coherence of individual. It's not about racism, it's about Islam. Could you imagine having this level of hatred inside of you when you're trans? Could you imagine having this level of hatred inside of you seeping through your veins when you yourself have probably been persecuted and hurt, or people from your community have been persecuted, hurt, sometimes murdered, right? Just for living their lives, just for kind of being themselves, just for, just for trying to live in their truth. And here you are spewing all this hatred on social media. And it's only a couple years ago. This isn't like, these aren't tweets of hers when she was 15, 13, 14. These are tweets when she was like in her late 30s, you know? This is yo, she absolutely torpedoed her career here. More tweets, old tweets. Islam is becoming a hotbed of infection for humanity that urgently needs to be cured. Another one. Okay, we saw that one already, right? The Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ. The pictures they're posting as well, it just doesn't stop getting, it gets worse and worse. Just when you think it's gonna get, you know, a little bit better, it gets worse. It continues. Let's see. Sofia Gascon shared her thoughts on the 2021 Oscars at the first ceremony held after COVID. More and more Oscars are looking like a ceremony for independent protest films. I didn't know if I was watching an Afro-Korean festival, Afro-Korean, a Black Lives Matter demonstration, or an 8M. Apart from that, an ugly, ugly gala. She called the 2021 Oscars a Afro-Korean festival. Yo, what wonder? I want to know what actually won the Oscar in 2021 anyway. Oscar winners 2021. Who won? Because that's crazy. Afro-Korean festival. Who won? Let's see. Who won? Just give me a list of winners, please. 2021. Big up the Guardian. Let's check because I want to see what she was talking about. Afro-Korean festival. Best original screenplay went to Promising Young Woman. Best adapted screenplay went to The Father. Best international feature went to Another Round. Best actor went to Daniel Kaluuya in Judas and the Black Messiah. Oh, okay. She saw Daniel Kaluuya and she went crazy. She saw Daniel Kaluuya on the fucking big screen and thought, fuck off. All right, cool. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom won Best Hair and Makeup. Let's see. Best Director went to Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. What else happened here? Best Documentary went to Colette. And that's it. What Best Actress in Supporting Role went to Minimari, someone called Yoon Young Jung. And okay, cool. We get it. She saw Daniel Kaluuya and she didn't like the look of his face. So she thought, you know what? I'm gonna insult him. I'm gonna give him a couple of racist barbs, right? She saw Daniel Kaluuya and thought, fuck that guy. All right, no problem. Let's continue. Nice bit of racism there. Karla Sophia posted a lengthy thread on X about George Floyd days after he was killed. Okay, here we go. This is a George Floyd tweet now. Yo, I really think that very few people ever cared about George Floyd. A drug addict swindler, but his death was served to once again demonstrate that there are people who still consider black people to be monkeys without rights and consider policemen to be assassins. They're all wrong. Hold on. So are black people not monkeys, or are they monkeys? What does she mean? So policemen aren't assassins and black people are monkeys. Okay, cool, great. Thank you, Karla Sophia Gascon. You sound like a very, very, very lovely person. It continues. Let's see. We'll see some more. It's like Rocky coming out of court. We'll see some more tweets from her. Sophia Gascon shared anti-vax tweet. Okay, this is where I draw the line. It's one thing she's insulting Muslims. It's one thing she's insulting Islam. It's one thing she's insulting black people. It's one thing if she's insulting policemen and women. But where I'll draw the line is her insulting and taking a piss out of people who got the vaccine. Sharing anti-vaccine sentiment is where I draw the line. Racism, you know, I could let that slide. Islamophobia, I could let that slide. But being anti-vax, I take a stand. I draw a line. She says as follows. On August 19th, 2020, the Chinese vaccine, aside from the mandatory chip, comes with 2 spring rolls. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Chinese vaccine, aside from mandatory chip, comes with 2 spring rolls, a waving cat, 2 plastic flowers, a collapsible lantern, and 3 phone lines. And €1 for your first controlled purchase. And she put an emoji of the Chinese flag, the Chinese gate thing, and a bowl of noodles. Yo, this woman is like as a DSP would say, this woman is like an equal opportunities offender, innit? Everybody gets it. Islam, black, white, Chinese, anti-vax, no, vaccinated. Fucking hell. And this was tweeted out in 2020 and she didn't think to delete it. You didn't think to delete it when you were in that big movie, Emilia Perez. You did not think to delete your tweets. This is only 2020, you know. She is nuts, bro. God damn. It continues. Let's see some more stuff here. Oh my god, this is absolutely wild. I can't believe what I'm seeing and hearing. Oh wow, Lady Gaga, Bad Bunny, and Miley Cyrus are set to perform on SNL's 50th anniversary concert in New York. That's a sick fucking lineup, to be fair. Let's continue. Let's see more from Sophia Gascon. Here we go. Sophia Gascon. Karla Sophia Gascon on May 6, 2020 made a comment considered fatphobic about singer Adele. COVID passed and she went overboard with the sleeves, or she went under the knife and they didn't remove the skin from her arms. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's really rude and offensive, but I never thought about that. That's actually a really good point. I never thought about like the point that Adele does like to wear those type of tops, innit, that only show her, like, you know, her arms from her elbow down, but she doesn't really like to show the bingo. Even though she lost a bunch of weight, you don't really see a lot of like bicep, you know. We don't really see much pictures of Adele's biceps, let's just say. That's amazing, bro. This woman is insulting everybody. Even when they're not in the news, she gets, and she tagged, oh my god, she actually tagged Adele. She actually added her. She didn't just post it, she added her as well. Fucking hell, bro. Imagine Adele's face when she translated that. Can you imagine Adele's face when she clicked translate? She thought, oh my god, that's amazing. Look at this trans person, you know, celebrating me and giving me my flowers. And then she presses translate. Oh. Sophia Gascon on August 11, 2019 expressed homophobic remarks towards Miley Cyrus. A trans person being homophobic. I love this world. I love this world. Here she says, "Oh, poor Liam. This is what happens when people from National Front for the Family force you to marry a bigot." She's calling other people a bigot. She's calling other people bigoted with her views. Amazing. Karla Sophia Gascon, you are a legend for all the wrong reason. Oh, poor Liam. This is what happens when people from National Front for the Family force you to marry a bigot. I hope he embraces the faith of Yael Yati Como, or whatever it's called, as soon as possible. Although with this horrible, unnatural, evil lesbian perversion, she's going to hell. Being trans and calling a lesbian evil, unnatural, or calling lesbians evil, unnatural, and what? Perversion, and say they're going to hell. Nah, this woman, this woman might be better than Caitlyn Jenner. This might be better than the Caitlyn Jenner, you know, I'm a traditional kind of girl. This might be better than that quote. I don't believe in flipping gay marriage. This might be better than that fucking Caitlyn Jenner, I don't believe in gay marriage quote. I swear to God, this must be better. You are trans, madame. How can you have such insane views? Like, where is the allyship? Where is it? Nowhere to be found. God damn it, this is incredible. This is incredible, bro. And this is in 2019 tweet. Another tweet from her. She doesn't stop. Everyone's getting it. Karla Sophia Gascon on January 29, 2021 commented on Brazilian influencer Gona Moura, who passed away due to complications for COVID-19. She surely cursed Bolsonaro, former president, a few times before passing away. Poor ignorant woman, a counterpart to Patti Navida. I don't know who Patti Navida is, but I'm sure that's some sort of insult. Jesus Christ. This woman dies and she insults her and says it's all her fault. Okay. Immediate Press star of Oscar nominee has issued... Okay, and here's her first apology. Her first apology that came out, right? On the 31st. And I think she's had a few since then. I want to acknowledge the conversation. The conversation, you know. There's no conversation, madam. People are calling for your head. I want to acknowledge the conversation around my past social media posts that have caused hurt. As someone in the marginalized community, I know this suffering all too well. Oh, victim already. I'm deeply sorry to those who have caused pain. All my life I have fought for a better world. Again, you're a victim, you're a hero. Pick one. You're a victim, hero, or bully. Pick one. I believe light will always triumph over darkness. You are the darkness, madam. This is a gaslighting masterclass. I believe light will triumph over the darkness. You are the darkness. You're the one that's saying being lesbian is a perversion. Like, you're the one being a flagrant fucking Islamophobe. You're the fucking darkness. What? This lady is absolutely insane. Look at Hunter Schafer looking. Let's continue. Olivia Rodrigo. Let's continue. Billie Eilish. Let's continue. Justin Bieber. Nah. Some more. Karla Sophia Gascon has accused of making racist and derogatory remarks about BTS. So the apology came and Met Gala didn't stop. She apologized and Met Gala was like, alright, cool. Here's another old tweet. Here's another that Met Gala didn't stop, bro. Honestly, you insult a Brazilian, you gotta be careful on social media. Brazilians on social media, they don't play, bro. She insulted one person on social media. Insulted one person on social media, and the Brazilian account 21 Met Gala said, okay, cool, we're gonna end your career. Here's an old tweet. Here's an old tweet. Here's an old tweet. Another one. I'm so fed up of that. Every time I search for important news on Twitter, I come across 200 posts about those fucking Chinese BTS members, or 200 of them touching themselves. I think she might hate. I think she might hate Asian people more than she hates fellow gay people or fellow LGBTQ plus members. I swear, she must hate. She might hate Asians more than she hates people from her own community. I swear, it's so wild. And by the way, you know, BTS aren't Asian; they're Korean, but still, this is wildly offensive. She does not give a fuck. It continues. Oh, Sabrina Carpenter, Miley Cyrus, yes please. We don't care about Cardi B. Another one. Sophia Gascon deactivated her Twitter account after users uncovered old tweets in which she proceeded to be making prejudiced comments. So the Twitter account got deleted on the 31st, right? Cool. Doesn't stop. It didn't stop Met Gala though. Met Gala kept on going on. A fellow actress, Lily Gladstone, unfollowed Karla Sophia Gascon. The two have been connected since Cannes Film Festival, where Gaston was part of the jury. So Lily Gladstone unfollowed Karla Sophia Gascon. The official Instagram account unfollowed Karla Sophia Gascon, which is brutal. That's similar to what happened to academics. You know what I mean? When fucking Steak unfollowed them on social media. It continues. Karla Sophia Gascon tells the Hollywood Reporter why she deleted her Twitter account, right? So trying desperately to save herself. Why she deleted her Twitter account? I'm sorry, but I can no longer allow this campaign of hate and misinformation to affect me and my family. So at their request, I'm closing my account. Yeah, all right. You didn't think about your family when you were spewing all that hatred, were you? You didn't think about those people's families, right? That you were fucking attacking. Absolutely crazy. It continues. Oh, Olivia Rodrigo looking scrumptious there. It continues. We got Shawn Mendes there doing his little fucking walk. Bless him. The Muslim Public Affairs Council, which I didn't even know was a thing, called MPAC, condemned Karla Sophia Gascon after resurfaced tweets. They said, deleted or not, these tweets are hurtful, offensive, shocking, and most especially coming from somebody who's a member of another vulnerable community. Exactly. Muslims are part of every community, including the transgender community. European values. Does she mean the ones that led to the Holocaust? She needs... Okay, that's a bit of a stretch, by the way. Come on, MPAC. If someone says they believe in European values, it doesn't mean they fucking love Hitler. That's a fucking crazy jump. Oh my god, I adhere to European values. I'm in love with European values. I try to live my life with European values in mind, and suddenly you're a fucking Nazi. I don't think it works that way, but anyway, let's continue. Does she mean that the ones that led to the Holocaust? She needs to immerse herself in Islamic history. When Europe was in the Dark Age, Muslims were busy discovering math, science, and medical equipment. Learn, woman. All right, cool. Let's also relax. Let's also relax with that, right? This sounds like a fucking statement of like we were kings. Let's relax, MPAC. Let's relax. But we can continue. Yeah, look at his title from Variety. Why didn't Netflix check Karla Sophia Gascon's Twitter history? Because she's from a protected class. That's the thing. That's the problem I have nowadays. I think I've said it before. I personally think, right, we should fucking get rid and just do away with this like mollycoddling and praising of people when they come out, like praising of people because they, you know, are a member of the LGBTQ plus community in general. No one cares now. No one gives a fuck. If you have those prehistoric homophobic opinions, you're going to get laughed out of society. You're going to get laughed out of the public square. People are going to not want to talk to you, not fuck with you anyway. So you just keep it to yourself. No one gives a fuck. No one cares. It's accepted in most places, especially in the Western world. So putting people over that community on pedestals is what causes this issue. We should all be treated equally based on the strength of our character, not on who we fucking fuck or don't fuck. That's not important. So because everyone's so busy fucking trying to act like they're an ally, trying to act like they're fucking down with the cause, you don't check their Twitter history because you want to be nice, and then look what happens. You've got a woman who's, you know, a trans person who's essentially worse than any fucking super hardcore right-winger person in a long time with what they're saying. You think, which is always surprising, by the way. I always find that really interesting when you find somebody who's from a marginalized group and they tend to have very conservative views of the world. You're like, huh, interesting. I find people really interesting. It's like, huh, you don't believe in gay marriage, but you're a raging homosexual. How did you get here? You know, I'm curious to know that. How did you get here? How did you end up in this place? Why is your, like, especially like, you know, you go to gay parties, you go to gay pride, but you tend to believe in a nuclear family and you don't believe in gay marriage. Like, how did that happen? Please tell me how that happened. It continues. Zoe Saldana talks about the controversial post of her Emilia Perez co-star Karla Sofia Gascon. Now, don't get me wrong. This statement by Zoe Saldana sounds incredibly selfish and incredibly self-absorbed, but give her some grace. Zoe Saldana has never won an Oscar. I don't think she's even been nominated. She won her first Golden Globe, her first award in a long time at the Golden Globes the other day. And it's for a role that I think is a bit shit. She probably deserved it for other things she did in the past. But this was going to be her real opportunity to maybe win an Oscar. This might have been an opportunity to maybe win an Oscar. So I understand why she sounds so selfish, so pissed off in this statement. I get it. But it's going to come across a little bit nuts if you hear it. So here's Zoe Saldana on the controversial post of her Emilia Perez co-star, Karla Sofia Gascon. It makes me really sad because I don't support it. And I don't have any tolerance for any negative rhetoric towards people of any group. I can only attest to the experience I had with each and every other individual that is a part of this film. And my experience and my interactions of them was about inclusivity, collaboration, racial, cultural, and gender equity. And it just saddens me. It saddens me that we're having to face this setback right now. She wanted that Oscar real bad, and now the chances of them winning one is gone. But I'm happy that you're all here and that you're all still showing up for Emilia, because the message that this film has is so powerful, and the change that it can bring forward for communities that are marginalized day in, day out is important. I don't think so. That movie looks like pure and utter dog shit, and I don't really think movies can do that in general anyway. Let's just relax. Movies are meant to be about entertainment. They're meant to be about tapping out from the real world. I don't think they're gonna change anything in the real world. Let's be honest. But hey, I could be wrong. And all that I can attest is that all of us that came together to tell this story, we came together for love and for respect and curiosity. And we'll continue to spread that message. That's all we can say right now. Thank you. She is pissed off. She is pissed off. And rightfully so. Because her co-star has essentially fucked her opportunity to get an Oscar. Maybe she was never going to win it, but there was a chance she would have won it. And now Karla Sofia Gascon has fucked it because she seems like a very not nice person to people who don't look like her. Karla Sofia Gascon doesn't seem to be the nicest person when it comes to dealing with or treating or talking about people who don't look like her, which is interesting. Another one. Let's continue. 21 Met Gala absolutely destroyed this person's career. It's absolutely crazy to see this play out in real time. So let's continue. I think there's one more to show. I think there's a couple more. Yeah, there we go. Karla Sofia Gascon posted a lengthy response on Instagram after facing backlash for offensive social media post. In her defense, she stated, okay, this is another defense. She's been apologizing for the past 48 hours, it feels like, right? Here's another apology for your head top from Karla Sofia Gascon. Let's see. Anyone who knows me, whenever anyone starts off a sentence like this, I immediately tap out and start laughing. Because I think this is the most irrelevant nonsense sentence that's ever existed. Anyone that knows me. Bitch, no one knows you. We don't know you. Even the people that know you don't know you. Just say your statement. It's just a nonsense filler phrase. Anyone that knows me. Nobody knows you. Anyone that knows me knows that I am not a racist. You'll be surprised when you find out that one of the most important people in my current life and that I love is Muslim. She went for that one. My best friend is Muslim. My boyfriend is from Morocco. I like Egyptian boys. How can I be in Islam for? How can I be? Oh, this person's fucking nuts, bro. The person that I love in my current life is a fucking Muslim. I can't hate Muslims. How can I? I only let Muslims blow my back out. Not Christians, not Sikhs, not Catholics, only Muslims. So how can I be an Islamophobe? Oh my God. And yeah, that is what happened with Karla Sofia Gascon. Grand entrance, grand closure. They thought they were going to clean up at the Oscars. And from what I've heard, the movie's shit anyway. So maybe this is justice. Because the movie allegedly is terrible. So maybe this is justice that this movie, this musical that's garbage, that doesn't seem to have a coherent plot, that has some detestable actors in it, that has fucking, what's her name? Selena Gomez talking very, talking in some very questionable Spanish maybe it's a good thing that didn't win. Maybe it's a good thing. So, you know, RIP to Karla Sofia Gascon's career for now. Maybe she'll put it out and save it, but it looks like it's over. It looks like it's over. It looks like it's over. Absolutely wild